The following is a presentation of WCMP Sports, local sports.
With the goal on the shorthander.
A Q Media Group production.
Are you kidding me? This is ridiculous. I mean, he can't miss.
Local high school sports.
Oh, it's knocked out. Oh boy, 1-0.
Also available for free on the WCMP mobile app or on the Q Media Group YouTube stream.
He's got a lot of room to run, and he's off to the races. 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. He's gone!
Now to bring you the call, here's Ethan Game Day Gilman.
Well, welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to Mora High School for tonight's girls basketball matchup here in the Great River Conference. I'm Ethan Game Day Gilman, and once again, welcome inside Mora High School for tonight's girls basketball matchup. Not a section matchup, but these two teams do play in different sections, but it is a conference matchup between these two teams. The Great River Conference battle between the Mora Mustangs and the visiting East Central Eagles. This girls basketball game, as we get started, brought to you by some of our fine sponsors, and to start off, it is brought to you by Here's the Pitch in North Branch, our pregame sponsor. Here's the Pitch in North Branch, the area's premier indoor training facility. They have fast pitch, slow pitch, and baseball batting cages, so you can tune up your swing to perfect next season's swing. Again, Game Day Gilman out here for this game. Appreciate you so much for tuning in. It's going to be a good game here tonight. I am really, really happy to be out here for this evening's game. I'm excited to see how these two teams battle. It's going to be a really good battle, I think, in my opinion. You know, I think East Central is slowly but surely building something, not just this year, but for this program as a whole. And then the Mora Mustangs, you talk about building, man, we're going to get into that in just a little bit, but my, oh my, what the Mustangs have done from the last couple of years to this year has been nothing short of awesome. It is just so cool to see what this team has been able to do, and we'll go over, again, what that kind of looks like here in just a little bit. But, man, what a night for some basketball. Not a ton of local sports going on here tonight. Not a lot. This is one of our few games. The Mora boys are on the road. They are up. Well, that seems fair. I'm the sports director. What a great sports director I am when I forget where the other Mora team is going to be. The Mora boys are on the road. I know Foley's on the road at Holdingford, their boys team. They're at Royalton. That's where they're at. I figured it out. Don't worry, guys. We got there. Man, we'll get there. Mora is in Royalton here this evening for their boys basketball matchup. So we'll try and keep you up to date with that as well. But I'll try and also be better before the game starts. So a lot going on here for me apparently up here in the Crow's Nest this evening. But, man, what a game tonight is going to be. We're live on two stations this evening, 106.5 FM, AM 1350, Anthem Country WCMP, and 95.5 FM, KBEK. Both stations getting this game here tonight because, well, it's the only game on our airwaves. And these two teams cover both of our areas, both stations for both areas. So I felt it appropriate to put both of these teams on both stations because, well, again, they represent both stations pretty darn well. East Central's in WCMP land. Mora is, well, the home of KBEK land. So I felt it was quite appropriate to put these two teams on both of these stations. But other than that, it's going to be a Great River Conference matchup, and these two teams obviously very, very hungry for a win. For the East Central Eagles, they have played 11 games so far. They have 4 wins and 7 losses. And for the Mora Mustangs, I told you it was a good start. They're 10-3, ladies and gentlemen. 10-3. What a run it has been so far for this Mora team. But before we get too deep into what these two teams have done here so far this year, we're going to go ahead and hear a word from our fine sponsors. I mentioned them. I want to give a shout out to them again because without them we would not be able to bring you this broadcast or be out here, and we also won't be able to bring you this broadcast for free. So a huge shout out to our fine sponsors, and we're going to hear a word from them, and then we'll be back to talk about both of these teams and how they've done so far this year on KBK and WCMP.
The Classic Edge HDX from Central Boiler is the outdoor wood furnace for you.
This furnace can heat anything, your house, shop, greenhouse, even a pool, all with one Classic Edge HDX.
The Firestar combustion control takes all the worry and guesswork out of wood heating.
It automatically controls combustion for highest efficiency with any kind of firewood, and you can remotely monitor the furnace from anywhere.
Northland Boiler Sales, your local central boiler sales dealer. Visit northlandboilersales.com.
How do you want to be celebrated? A church service, a celebration of life in a chapel, maybe even cremation with an outdoor gathering. Many of these things can be taken care of ahead of time and can be affordable. Methvin Funeral and Cremation has the resources and expertise to help you plan ahead. Learn how you can make the decisions now that will make things easier for your family in the future. Methvin Funeral and Cremation in Mora, Hinckley, Isle, and Sandstone, or find them online at methvinfuneralhome.com.
At First National Bank of Malacca, with offices in Malacca, Isle, Gilman, and Zimmerman, they pride themselves on providing small-town, personalized customer service with updated technology solutions that allow you to bank with them anytime, anywhere, whether you value calling or stopping in to talk to a real live banker, or value the convenience of online or mobile banking. They've got you covered. If you're looking for a bank that cares about you or your community, come to First National Bank at one of their 4 branch offices. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
If you're gonna stop and fuel up, you might as well stop at your Pine City Freeway Holiday Station store. And if you need a little something for that party, right now save on Pepsi 12 packs are 2 for $16. Firewood bundles get 3 for $26. Mix and match breakfast and lunch sandwiches are just 2 for $6. And don't forget, Food Network's Guy Fieri's Flavortown menu line, burritos, sandwiches, and churros. Fill up, load up, and save at your Pine City Freeway Holiday Station store today. Back here on Nice 95.5 FM KBK and Anthem Country 106.5 FM AM 1350. Game Day Gilman out here at Mora High School for this evening's girls basketball game in the Great River Conference between the visiting East Central Eagles and the Mora Mustangs. As I mentioned before the break, we're going to talk about these two teams and how they have done so far this year as we take a look at the section standings. We'll start with the visiting East Central Eagles. They are, again, 4-7 in their 11 games played. They play out of Section 5A East, and in that section, they're 2-2. So they have won 2 games and lost 2 games in teams that play in that section. They're scoring 52 points per game while giving up 53 points per game, so really close on the points for and given up. As we take a look a little bit deeper at East Central's season, it started with a win over Hinckley Finlayson back at the beginning of December. Then they lost 2 in a row to Bram and Hill City Northland before beating Mille Lacs, which was their last game before the Christmas break. So they had a total of 17 days off between that Mille Lacs game, which they won, and their Christmas tournament game up in Deer River. December 12th was their last game before playing in that Deer River tournament on December 29th. They lost 1-1 in that tournament, losing to Deer River, but beating Big Fork. Coming out of that tournament into the new year, well, it was about a week or so after the Christmas break tournament in which they played again. They played on January 6th, and unfortunately it started with 4 straight losses to begin the new year. Barnum, Crosby Ironton, Bram, and Floodwood, those 4 losses. Now, they were close with Barnum. Barnum right now plays out of, section, that's a good question. I think 7 single A is what they play out of. They were a double A team, and I think a lot of people are thinking why they're a single A team. I don't know either. They should be a double A team in my opinion. But Barnum is a really good team, and they've almost lost to 2 of our Great River Conference teams. Hinckley Finlayson should have beat them earlier in the year. In fact, it was their first game of the season. They nearly won that one. They lost by 1, 34-33. And then you take a look at how East Central fared against them. Well, East Central only lost by 6 to Barnum. Again, Barnum is 13-3. They're a top 20 team in Class Single A. So you look at those 2 teams and go, is Barnum just not that good? No, I assure you, Barnum is pretty darn good. It's just that these teams are pretty darn good as well. Their record just doesn't quite reflect that. But again, 4 straight losses to begin the new year for East Central, but then it was a lopsided, and I mean lopsided victory up there at Fond du Lac Ojibwe this last Thursday, where they beat them 100-6. That is not a misprint. That is the real score. They beat Fond du Lac Ojibwe 100-6. It was a really a good game for the East Central Eagles. And, you hate to see scores like that because it is so lopsided, but one of the things that you can kind of take from that is, hey, they did what they were supposed to do in that game. They did not let up. They did not, take the other team easily. They went into that game and did what they needed to do to get the victory. Now, they did play, at Aiken? No, they had Aiken at home this past Friday, and looks like they lost 64-49. So they would actually be 4-8 on the season. MinnesotaScores.net just doesn't quite have that updated yet. But so they did lose this past Friday to Aiken 64-49. So they are 4-8 at this point coming into the new week. But this week they have 3 games. This one starts on the road, obviously, and then they'll get Pine City at home tomorrow, and then they'll get Cherry at home on Friday. This week and including next week, it'll be a bit 2 busy weeks where they have 3 games, but these 2 weeks are weeks where I think they could kind of catch up in 5 single A East section because they play out of their own section Ogilvie and Hinckley Finlayson next week, plus Mille Lacs the week after, but they also play Carleton, Renshaw, and Cherry. This is a week where these next 2 weeks they could wind up catching up in that section and getting a little bit of a better seeding here as we get to the end of the regular season. Believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, end of regular season is only about a month away. I know, I don't like it either. On the other side of things, Mora plays out of 6 AA, and right now they are, 2, 4, 6, 8th in that section. They're 10-3 overall, 1-0 in section play. They score 63 points per game while giving up only 50. That's one of the best defenses, but this entire section has some pretty good defenses. The Mora Mustangs, it started with 2 losses to Piers and Crosby Ironton. Then it was 4 wins in a row over Moose Lake Willow River, Pact Charter, Long Prairie Grey Eagle, and Hinckley Finlayson before losing to Barnum by a single point again. And they haven't lost since that December 19th game. Now, they are another team that also waited a while. Their last game before Christmas was December 19th. They didn't play again until January 2nd when they beat Howard Lake Waverly Winstead. But like I said, it's been a good 6-game win streak since the new year. Over Howard Lake Waverly Winstead, over Mille Lacs, over Ogilvie, over Moose Lake Willow River, and most recently last Thursday over Hinckley Finlayson. 6 straight wins to begin the new year for this Mora team to make them 10-3 on the season. It has just been an awesome chance for this team to be where they're at, and now they get into the thick of things here this week and next week because they get East Central, Bram, and Aiken this week. Then they get, is this a 4-game week? It is a 4-game week for them. So it is Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. East Central, Bram, Aiken, and Pine City, all conference games this week for the Mora team. It is not going to be easy. And it continues next week with 3 more games against Malacca, Sauk Rapids Rice, and Legacy Christian Academy. This is a heavy 2 weeks for this Mora team. But if there's a team that can get it done, I think it might be this team. Now, again, they have to schedule that heavy because of the break they had from January 19th to the new year. Now, looking at this team last year, they have already surpassed last year's win total. They were 7-20 last year. 7 games all year long. They would lose in the first round to Royalton. This year, they're 10-3, ladies and gentlemen. They only won 2 games before the new year last year. This year they have, what was it, 4? So they've already doubled what they won before last year's New Year. So it's just been impressive to see this Mora team where they're at. I haven't not unfortunately been able to call a Mora game yet for this Mora girls team. So I'm excited to see what they can do here this evening. We obviously know the Axtell twins, they're out there, but they've got a plethora of young ladies who can get it done. Lowe, you've got Eklund, Volk. That's just on the East Central side, and Lowerson, don't want to forget about her. But then you've got Schwarzbauer, Hagerness, Kastenbauer, Axtell's, obviously Kellish. There are just so many players on both of these teams that we're going to get to talk about as this game goes along. But that is going to do it for our Here's the Pitch pregame show. Here's the Pitch in North Branch. They have live training. Be sure to go get your training at Here's the Pitch in North Branch. But that's going to do it. We're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, we'll have tip-off ready for you here on KBK and WCMP.
Dale's Heating and Appliance, your local heating and appliance expert, is committed to making your family's comfort their top priority. And now you can add water softeners to their list of expertise. Dale's now offers water softener sales or rentals along with installation, service, and salt delivery. So if your home needs quality water, make the call to your already trusted experts at Dale's, or just visit dalesheatingandappliance.com. dalesheatingandappliance.com.
The mushroom melt is back at A&W. How does this sound? Sautéed seasoned mushrooms and onions with melted Swiss cheese on your choice of a juicy burger or grilled chicken. Then add golden French fries and a medium soft drink. It's the mushroom melt and fries combo at A&W. Now, top it off with a classic A&W root beer float featuring vanilla soft serve and made fresh root beer, all in a frosty mug. Or how about the A&W root beer freeze? Signature combos and delicious treats always at your local A&W restaurant in Pine City.
Here's the pitch.
Here's the pitch in North Branch, the area's premier indoor batting cages and training facility. Coaches, when you need space that's air conditioned or heating with enough room to get in some team training, book Here's the Pitch. Fixing swings, catchers using the state-of-the-art machines, breaking in bats, whatever the team needs to dominate next season. Let Here's the Pitch elevate their game. Here's the Pitch in the North Branch Outlet Mall. ECE Fiber is built by your community for your community. Work, play, and stay connected to what matters most. We offer affordable home and business packages with no hidden fees and 24/7 support. ECE Fiber, easy to use, simple to set up. That's a cooperative difference. Visit orderecefiber.com. That's orderecefiber.com today.
A&W Restaurant Pine City is still making fresh root beer, that signature item since 1919. It's still made fresh and on-site with real cane sugar and a blend of secret ingredients. It doesn't get any better than this. Their world-renowned A&W root beer is a classic treat, and they can top it off with creamy vanilla soft serve to be known as the famous A&W root beer float. Now that's smooth, tasty, and refreshing. An American iconic A&W root beer float. It never tasted so good. A&W Restaurant Pine City. Come grab your root beer float today.
Are you tired of spending your weekends on yard work? Central Outdoor Services in Pine City is your complete solution for all things outdoors. From perfectly manicured lawns to stunning landscaping and patio installations, we've got you covered. Need a boulder wall, some light dirt work, a fire pit, or even reliable snow removal in the winter? We do that too. Central Outdoor Services is here to give you back your free time so you can enjoy your yard instead of working on it. Visit centraloutdoormn.com to learn more or give us a call today.
Are you looking for the perfect way to promote your business? Custom apparel's the answer, and tdealers.com makes it easy. Let's build your brand together. From the design stage to production, we are on your team to create gear that gets noticed. Whether you're building a brand or repping your business, we got your back. High quality merch, fast turnaround, and no stress. So go to tdealers.com and check out our winter sweatshirt special.
Finding that missing shin guard, remembering whether it's a home or away game, getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things, like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, ref!
That's simple human sense.
Your local auto owner's agent is Pine Insurance Agency. Visit them at pineagency.us today. pineagency.us.
Hey there, Brad from Lee's Pro Shop here. Are you ready to show off that school pride? Lee's Pro Shop is your official letter jacket supplier, and we're here to help you celebrate every touchdown, goal, and win. We got everything you need to create a perfect letter jacket that tells your story. And for a limited time, when you come in and mention this radio ad, you get $10 off your letter jacket. That's right, $10 off. So come in, let's start to tell your story. Lee's Pro Shop, where the passion for sports begins.
Back here on KBK and WCMP, getting your starting lineups here for both of these teams. Starting for the Eagles, it will be number 0, Adeline Presley, number 1, Ashlyn Lowe, number 10, Kennedy Volk, number 30, Lucy Lowerson, and number 30, Hayden Lowe. They are, of course, head coached by Al Lowerson. Said that weird, Al Lowerson. On the other side for the Mora Mustangs, starting for them will be number 3, Adeline Hegerness, number 11, Elia Kastenbauer, number 15, Emma Axtell, number 21, Abigail Kellish, and number 22, Addison Axtell. They are, of course, head coached by Lance Dalby. We are getting ready for this game here. The Mustangs and Eagles ready to go at it. Of course, stay tuned post-game. I know it's a long ways away still, but stay tuned. We might have a special guest coming up here in the post-game. So that's all I'll say about that. That is all I will say about that. So That's why you should stay tuned for the Pizza Pub of Pine City Post Game Show. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, you should really stay tuned. This isn't the morning show. I can't do that impression. It's not the morning show with Joshua Miron. So here we go. Looks like it'll be Kastenbauer and Kennedy Volk at center court for the tip. It is won by the Mustangs, and taking it all the way to the basket for two early on is Addison Axtell, and she gives the Mustangs the 2-0 lead. Full court press here shown by the Mora Mustangs, and they'll give it up the court. Will the Eagles. It's going to be stolen away here by Hagerness, and she takes it away. We get a foul early on here, and this will be on East Central. Adeline Presley will pick up her first, team's first. And Mora trying to strike early. Inbound from Emma to Addison, and Addison will drift to the far side to give to Hagerness. Hagerness fakes the pass, now goes inside to a cutting Kastenbauer. Shot is up, no good, but the foul is called, and she'll get to go to line and shoot two. This is going to go on Hayden Lowe. Her first, team's second, and now Kastenbauer will shoot two. The first one is no good. And the second from Kastenbauer is good. So 1 and 2 there for Kastenbauer, makes it 3-0 Mora. Inbound here for the Eagles. They'll go to the far side to Adeline Presley. Presley gets it over the double team and out to her teammate Lowerson. Lowerson back here to Presley. Presley on this near side to Hayden Lowe. Hayden Lowe looking, trying to go through the defenders. One of them gets a hand on it, and I think it's going to be almost stolen away again by Hagerness, but the Eagles do tie it up for the jump ball, and it will be Eagle ball as the possession arrow points their way. So Hayden Lowe will now inbound, and she'll inbound to Ashlyn. Back to Hayden, trying to get it to Ashlyn. Mora get all their hands around it. This time it will be a steal for Adeline Hagerness, and the pass up the court here to Emma Axtell is just a little bit too long, and it will go out of bounds. So East Central catches a little bit of a break there, and the ball will go back to them. Inbound from Hayden Lowe to Ashlyn, and this one nearly stolen away again, but Ashlyn holds on to it after the defenders knock it away. Now to Kennedy Volk. Volk back to Ashlyn. Ashlyn trying to drive baseline, nothing doing. She wants to go out to Presley, and then she just throws it off the defender out of bounds, kind of gets her team a reset. She was into a trap there in that corner, and she really had nowhere to go, but good job just to realize, hey, I can throw this off the defender and kind of get a reset. Now she'll inbound to Presley. Presley will go inside to Hayden Lowe. Lowe will go back outside now. And that 3-0 rims in and out for Ashlyn, though. The rebound there for Lowerson, and she misses on that shot. And now another rebound here, and this is going to be stolen away. This is Addison Axtell, and that's another two for her on the fast break. Make it 5-0. And the pass up the court for Kennedy Volk is going to lead her out of bounds, and there'll be another turnover here by East Central. So Mora will get the ball right back. Emma inbounds to Addison. And Addison gives it up on the far side to Kellish. Kellish wanted to go to a cutting Kastenbauer. It looked like he was there, but the defender was just manned up on her and just too close. Now the inbound pass here to Axtell. She'll give it back out to Addison. That was Emma who got the pass and gave it back out to Addison. Now driving is Hagerness. Hagerness will give it back on the far side there to Kellish. Kellish, she'll look, she'll pause, give back to Hagerness on the far side. Hagerness, she'll get to the elbow. Now top of the key to Axtell. That's Addison. Addison gives off to Kellish. Kellish will drive, and that is going to draw a foul on East Central. It'll be their third. This is going to go on Kennedy Volk. That's her first and the team's third. Emma Axtell will inbound on the near side to Hagerness. Hagerness will now eventually it'll work its way over to Addison. Addison, she lost it. It's a race for that ball. That one's going to be the last touch, they're going to say, by East Central. It was Lowerson racing after it with Addison Axtell, and they say Lowerson was the last to touch it there for East Central, so it will stay with Mora. Emma will inbound to the far side to Addison. Addison, she'll scan the defense. She wants to go there to Kellish. Kellish will give it near side now to Hagerness. Hagerness trying to drive baseline. 7 seconds to shoot. Top of the key to Addison to Emma. Emma, she'll turn around jumper. That's going to come up short. Addison's right there, though, and then the shot clock is going to expire. Good rebound there for Addison, but just didn't realize how little time was left, unfortunately, so she was not able to get that one even up off the rim, because, again, if you hit the rim, the shot clock does reset to 20, but since it did not reset. Meanwhile, here's a little bit of full court press shown by East Central. They'll get it up the court to Presley. Presley gets around one. Now look, she'll give it over here to Lowe. That's Ashlyn Lowe. She gets around one, driving to the basket. Give back now, and here's the shot from Volk. A little too high, and Addison with the rebound. Addison gives off here to Hegernus. Hegernus will take it up on this near side. She'll give right in the middle to Kassenbauer. Kassenbauer to Emma. Emma trying to take it to the basket. She lost her dribble. She'll give back outside to Hegernus. Top of the key, Addison Axtell for 3. 8-0. Addison Axtell has all but one of the 8 points for Mora. Here's Hayden Lowe. She'll give over to Presley. Presley gets into a double team and jump ball call, and the possession arrow this time will favor Mora. We'll get a substitution here for East Central. That's going to be number 14, Sophia Warman. You know, both of these teams are fairly young. Got some seniors on the squad, but for the most part, fairly young. Meanwhile, here's the Mustangs with it offensively. Trying to drive his Kassenbauer. Shot is up, and she gets the friendly spin on that ball to make it 10-0. That was spinning hard on the rim there, but she was able to get that spin enough into the basket, and Volk nearly traveled, but beautiful find. Sophia Warman up the court, and Warman drops it in for 2, and the Eagles get on the board. It's now 10-2, but here come the Mustangs. They're pushing the pace. Hegernus on this near side, back, top of the key to Addison. On the far side now to Kellish. Kellish drives, nothing there. Give back to Addison, top of the key, near side Hegernus. Elbow 3 is off the mark. Rebound goes right to Kellish. Kellish gives on the far side to Emma. Now back to Kellish. Now to Hegernus. Addison, she gets it back. She'll look. No, she wanted to drive baseline. Gives to Kellish. Kellish will take the 3 on the other elbow. That's going to be no good. Rebound is up for grabs, and it's going to go off of Warman, they'll say. So it will stay with the Mustangs. 20 seconds is what the shot clock will reset to with 14:02 to go in the first half on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard with 3 locations, Pine City, Lynchburg, and Cambridge. Inbound right away to Kellish for 3. It is no good, but Kassenbauer is there to get the rebound. She'll give to Hegernus now. Hegernus will drive. The floater is no good. Emma couldn't quite grab it. It's Warman who will get the rebound. She'll take it up on this near side, give to Lowe. Lowe going to try and get past Emma Axtell. Now running into both Emma and Addison. She'll give on this near side now to Warman. Warman, she works her way into a double team. Gets through it, though, on the baseline. Trying to get far side there to Lowerson, but it is knocked out of bounds by Mora, and East Central will hold on to it. 21 on the shot clock here for East Central. They've been doing a good job here the last few possessions of finding a lane to the basket and finding an open shooter. They'll inbound right quick to Ashlyn Lowe on that far side. Lowe will look. She'll try and get back to Hayden Lowe. Hayden will go on the far side. Warman's going to take the long 3. She got enough on it, but too strong, and that will be knocked out of bounds. They're going to say by Mora. So we'll stay with East Central. And again, they'll have 20 to shoot. Hayden Lowe will inbound. Ashlyn on this near side, lob shot, but it's just almost overhead, pulled down. Lowerson, she'll take it, and now we've got another jump ball, but this time the possession arrow points the way of East Central, so they'll hold on to it. Unfortunate there for Lowerson because she had it and possibly had a lane to drive, but just couldn't hold on to it as cleanly as she would have liked to have. Meanwhile, another inbound, Hayden Lowe. She looks. She does have Ashlyn on this near side. Did we get an offensive foul? We did on Volk. It's her second, team's 4th. Presley will check back in, this time for Ashlyn Lowe. Nobody in yet for Mora. Meanwhile, here comes Addison. She'll give on this near side Hegernus. Hegernus will go all the way across court to Kellish. Kellish looking inside to Kassenbauer will give back to Addison. Addison will try and go inside to Kassenbauer. She lost it. Addison there, and then a feed to Emma, and it's in for 2. Well, a little bit of controlled chaos there on that possession for Mora, but they did a really good job of just kind of, even though through the chaos, kept calm. Here's Presley with a nice spin move, then gives it back to Hayden Lowe. Lowe will give now to Volk. Volk trying to go up the court to Warman. It goes through the defender's hands to Warman. Warman will take it to the basket. It's no good, and the foul drawn there on Mora. That will go against Abigail Kellish. Her first, team's first. Yes. And now Warman will shoot 2. Good job there by Warman, just continuing through the play, through the defender, and getting the shot to fall. First one is up and good by Warman. They get 12-3. Meanwhile, in for the Mustangs is number 14 herself. That's Addison Brady. And Warman goes 1 of 2. It's rebounded by Emma Axtell. Emma Axtell with the rebound that time. On the far side, Brady has it. That's not Gage Brady, that's Addison Brady, his little sister. Cool story about that is we get a foul here on East Central. That's going to go against Lowerson, her first, team's 5th. Cool story about Addison Brady. We did a cool thing at Pine Tech, which is like a career day or something. And Addison Brady had come up to our booth there. And I talked a little bit to her about her brother a little bit. And it was pretty cool to have a conversation with her. She asked if I knew her brother. And I was like, yep, I've called a bunch of games for Gage Brady. So pretty cool. Not that it's, I wouldn't call it a connection per se, but just claim to fame, if you will. Meanwhile, this inbound going to be stolen away by Hayden Lowe. That is the Eagles' first steal of the game. Hayden Lowe is going to take it herself. She's going to take it. Long jumpers off the mark, and Warman will pick it up. She'll give back outside to Ashlyn Lowe. Now to Presley. Ashlyn with it. She looks. Gives back to Presley. Presley over to Lowerson. Lowerson has to pull that one in. It was just off the mark on the pass. Lowerson going to take it to the drive, and she lost it. Addison Axtell with the steal, and now we get a foul call here again on East Central. And that will go against Presley, her second, team's 6th. And all of a sudden, East Central's getting into some foul trouble really early on in this first half. I apologize. Addison Axtell will inbound, and now she'll give it all the way to Addison Brady. She takes to the basket. She is fouled. She'll shoot 2, but this will be the 7th team foul now on East Central. That is Presley, her 3rd. Checking in will be number 22, Adeline Fote. So Brady will shoot 2, and from here on out, it will be a 1-and-1 for any foul. Meanwhile, she hits the first to make it 13-3. Adeline Fote into the game. Addison Brady is good on both free throws. Last one had to get a little bit of a friendly bounce there, but it rolls in nonetheless. Inbound from Hayden to Ashlyn, right back to Hayden, up to Lowerson now. Lowerson getting around the defense. Tried to pass it up to Ashlyn Lowe, but it is just too far out in front. And the ball will go back to Mora on another turnover. And this will force the first time out here from East Central. So while they take one, we will as well. Back after 30 here on KBK and WCMP.
Arrow Building Center in Siren is your leading name throughout the Midwest with trusted brands for your building supplies and services. Arrow Building Center has been providing contractors, homeowners, and do-it-yourselfers with quality products and expert service for all projects, big and small, for many decades. No matter the size of your next project, Arrow Building Center is at your service. And don't forget, free, yes, free delivery, always. Stop on by Arrow Building Center in Siren, conveniently located off Highway 70, or visit them online at abc-clc.com.
Back here on 95.5 KBK and Anthem Country 106.5 FM, AM 1350 WCMP. Live at both WCMPradio.com and KBK.com. At Mora High School, where the Mustangs lead the Eagles on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard, 14-3. Embrace Orthodontics, they'll leave you with a smile you'll embrace forever. So the Mustangs out of the timeout, as are the Eagles, and Mustangs will inbound. So Emma will inbound to Addison, and then Addison gives up the court to Addison Brady. Trying to go inside to Brady. She drops it, gives it off now to Hegerness on this near side. Hegerness will give to Addison. Addison Axtell give over to Emma, back to Hegerness. Looking, trying to find somewhere to go with it, back to Emma. Emma Axtell trying to go inside to Katzenbauer. Katzenbauer had a lane for a moment. She will still take it. She draws the foul, plus the and one. She got it to fall. Draws the and one. And this will go on Adeline Fote, her first, team's 8th. And it's going to be a 3-point opportunity here for Elia Katzenbauer. She already has 3 on the evening. She'll look to Well, with that last bucket, it was 5, and now it's 6. So she had 3 up to that point, and makes it 17-3. Inbound here. Hayden gave it to Ashlyn. Back now to Warman. Now to Ashlyn again. Ashlyn, oh man, I think if she was a little bit more aggressive getting to the basket, she would have had a chance. Meanwhile, it's rebounded by Emma Axtell on the miss. Taking it all the way is Addison. Good stop on that drive, and she drops it in for 2, 19-3. Now here come the Eagles again. Lowerson back to Hayden. Hayden will try and go back up to Lowerson. That ball is going to be knocked out of bounds there by Addison Axtell. Just getting her hand in the way. And East Central will inbound again. Here's Ashlyn Lowe, who begins with it at the M logo inside the gym. She'll give it on this near side to Lowerson. Lowerson going inside to Warman. Warman fake the shot up and then give over to Hayden. What a good move there by Warman. She knew she didn't have that one as clean as she would have liked. Now Lowerson will take a 3, and it's just off the mark. Addison Axtell with another rebound here from Mora. She gives it up the court to Addison Brady, and she can't quite drop it in. She'll get her own rebound. Back it out to Addison, trying to go to Katzenbauer. Katzenbauer gets through all those defenders who had a hand on it, and she'll still drop it in for 2, 21-3. Here come the Eagles, though. They're getting something a little bit rolling now. Here is Warman. Warman will take it all the way to the basket, and a good-looking shot there by Warman as she drops it for 2. 21-5 now is the score. But here come the Mustangs. They're pushing the pace. They'll get it up the court to Brady. Brady on this near side to Hegerness. Hegerness will give to Katzenbauer. Katzenbauer in the near side corner. Back to Hegerness, and it's almost stolen away by Hayden Lowe. And Lowe was itching for a fast break, too, that time, but just couldn't keep it in play. Good read that time by Hayden Lowe. Meanwhile, here's Hegerness, and Hegerness traveled. As she went to fake the pass, she had to pull it back, and then she took 2 steps, unfortunately, which will turn it over. Did get a substitution here for East Central. Looks like it is Kennedy Volk in for Presley, I believe. Meanwhile, here come the Eagles. It's Ashlyn up to Hayden Lowe. Now on this near side, Lowerson. She wanted 3. She's going to take it, and it's just long. And Kennedy Volk's going to get the rebound on that far side. And now it's going to be stolen away by Addison Axtell. Up to Hegerness. It's no good. And the rebound here for Addison Axtell again. Now, rebound up for grabs, and they're going to battle for it. It'll be another jump ball, and possession will stay with the Mustangs, yes. 21-5. Emma Axtell inbound to Addison. Top of the key. Hegerness was open from 3. They'll look elsewhere. Give now to Brady. Now to Emma Axtell. She'll look for Kastenbauer, but it's knocked out of bounds by East Central. So again, it stays with the Mustangs. Checking back into the game is Abigail Kellis. She'll give Hegerness a breather. 9.5 to go here in the first half. Inbound to Addison Axtell now to Brady. Addison gets it back. She'll give on this near side to Kellish. Kellish faked the shot. She had it poked out. Nice poke there by Lowerson. And the Mustangs will get number 2 into the game, Macy Schwarzbauer. She checks in for Emma Axtell. Inbound to Addison Axtell, top of the key. She'll take the 3, and it's just off the mark. Rebound taken there by Volk. So East Central gets a rebound that time, and they'll give up now to Hayden Lowe. Hayden on that far side looking. She's got Ashlyn who comes open, but then she lost it, and it's going to go out of bounds. Another self-inflicted wound that time for East Central, and another turnover, and the ball goes back again to Mora. Not to the halfway mark just yet as we get Warman, who will check back into the game for East Central for Ashlyn Lowe. And Kellish inbounds to Addison Axtell on the far side. She'll give to Brady. Brady to Kellish. Kellish to Kastenbauer. No, excuse me, that was Schwarzbauer. Now to Kastenbauer, and Kastenbauer lost it. Stolen away by Lowerson. Lowerson up the court. Here to Volk. Volk will step inside the three-point line. She'll try and give it over, but Addison Axtell again with another steal. She'll take it all the way and drop it in for 2. 23-5 is the score. Inbound will go to Volk. Volk, she'll look. She's got 2 defenders around her. Now she'll give to Hayden Lowe up the court quickly there to, I think that's Adeline Fote. Adeline Fote, yes. This shot is up, no good. Another jump ball call. This time possession stays with the Eagles. So Eagles will inbound. On this near side, Lowerson. She'll take the 3. That was just off the mark, and Volk will get the rebound on the far side. Volk will get around a couple defenders, give now to Hayden Lowe. Hayden Lowe trying to drive. She fakes the shot, give inside to Fote, and this time it's going to draw a foul on Mora, their team's second, and it will be the first on Addison Brady. 23-5 our score with 8:15 now to go in the first half. Eagles to inbound on that far side. They give to Fote, now to Warman. Warman back over to Fote. No, excuse me, that's Hayden Lowe. Now to Fote. Fote for 3, and it's off the mark. Rebound there for Schwarzbauer. Macy Schwarzbauer will take it up the court herself after the rebound. She has that one poked out. She races after to keep it alive. She'll give now to Kellish for 3, and that's off the mark. Kastenbauer there, unable to grab the rebound. Instead, it's going to be Warman on the far side with the rebound. She'll get back to Hayden Lowe, and Hayden Lowe will kind of slow it down, but she's got 3 to get up the court, and she just does give it up to Lowerson. Lowerson trying to go inside to Volk, but it's stolen away by Kastenbauer. Kastenbauer will try to go inside to Schwarzbauer, but it is stolen away by Lowerson. Lowerson up the court with it. She will go all the way, and it's stolen away again, this time by Addison Axtell. She has 5 on the night. She'll take it all the way. Shots too strong, rebounded by Addison Brady. Brady will go back to Kastenbauer. Kastenbauer to Kellish on the far side. Inside to Addison, back outside Kellish. A 3. Too strong, and rebound there for Macy Schwarzbauer, and she's fouled. She'll shoot 2. 9th team foul now on East Central. And that's going to go against Lowerson, her second. So now Macy Schwarzbauer again to shoot 2. Her team leads 23-5 on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. No good on the first is Macy Schwarzbauer. Presley will check back in, as will Ashlyn Lowe for Lowerson and Hayden Lowe. This one off the backboard, no good. Rebounded by Addison Axtell. Addison will give to Schwarzbauer, to Kellish. Kellish will give back on this near side. Addison Axtell, 3 is good. 26-5 now. And here come the Eagles. Presley will bounce pass here to Ashlyn Lowe. Lowe will bring it up on this near side. She's got a little bit of room, but she has that one poked out by Macy Schwarzbauer. All night long they've been doing that. Meanwhile, here in for Mora is Emma Axtell and Abigail Hagerness, Adeline Hagerness. I'll get it down. And then also into the game for the first time is number 13. That's Isabella Kellish. Meanwhile, here come the Eagles. Presley to Ashlyn Lowe for 3. It's going to go long. A race for the rebound is going to be won this time by Kennedy Volk. Volk will look to Presley instead, give to Ashlyn Lowe. Lowe, that one guided her a little bit right into the defender. And now it's going to be stolen away by Adeline Hagerness. And she'll take it all the way and drop it in for 2. Her first points of the evening, 28-5. Presley trying to bring it forward, looking for a screen from Ashlyn Lowe. Can't get it, but Ashlyn Lowe brings it up the court, and that'll be a foul there on Macy Schwarzbauer. And Coach Dalby seen it right away, and he was like, oh, no, just out of position that time. Got to get forward a little bit, but only their 3rd team foul, and obviously Schwarzbauer's first, so nothing hurt too much there. Meanwhile, here come the Eagles again. It's Volk inside. Volk now going to be surrounded. Gives it out to Warman, now to Ashlyn Lowe. Lowe's going to try and get it inside, and she'll give back out here to Fote for a long 2. It's off the mark, and rebounded by Adeline Hagerness. Hagerness will take it the distance, and as she goes for the shot, she's fouled. She'll shoot 2. And this will be on Kennedy Volk, her 3rd, team's 10th, and that is going to put 2 players for East Central in foul trouble. Adeline Hagerness will shoot 2. Obviously, be sure to stay tuned for our halftime show brought to you by Holmes Auto Body and Glass in Mora. Lowerson will sub in for Volk on East Central side. Meanwhile, Hagerness did miss the first shot. And this one is good. So 1 of 2 there for Hagerness, makes it 29-5. Inbound to Ashlyn Lowe, back to give us to Presley, back to Lowe now. Ashlyn Lowe trying to get around a defense. Oh my goodness. And she's okay. Ashlyn Lowe was bumped on the spot there. It'll be the 4th team foul, the 2nd on Maisie Schwarzbauer. and she fell into the scorer's table. She is okay. That was what the oof was for, but she's okay. That's what matters. So that's all we care about is she is okay. So Ashlyn Lowe will get the inbound. She'll get back to Presley. She'll give to Lowerson. Lowerson pauses, gives back to Presley on the near side to Ashlyn. Ashlyn Lowe. Look, she wants inside, but she'll have to give to Presley. That's where she'll be forced to give it now to Lowerson. Lowerson, she'll drive inside. Give back out to Ashlyn Lowe, and now we're going to get a foul on Mora. This is going to go against Addison Brady. Her second, team's fifth. Presley will inbound for East Central. She'll give to Ashlyn Lowe. Lowe looking. She'll hand back to Presley. Presley wanted to go back to Ashlyn. Now deciding she will give to Ashlyn. Ashlyn wants to drive inside a little bit more, but the defender had the edge. That was Schwarzbauer. Give to Warman now. 8 to shoot. 7, 6, and now 5. Ashlyn Lowe in some trouble. Gives to Warman. Warman going to try and drive to the basket. Good drive by Warman, and it's going to be a shot clock violation as that one did not reach the rim. So the ball will go back to Mora. Addison Axel will check in for the Eagles. Hayden Lowe will check in for Fote. What a drive there by Warman. Just being so cool, calm, and collected on that drive. Really understanding, too, that there was a little time on the shot clock, and she got it off in time, but just couldn't get enough on it. Addison Axel will feed Emma Axel underneath the basket. The shot is up, no good. Emma will get her own rebound. Now give to Addison. Here's Hegerness for 3. That's just too strong. And the rebound there for Addison Axel. Well, if there's a ball in the air, it is almost always hers. Meanwhile, give to Kellish, Isabel Kellish. On that far side, Isabella, I apologize. Emma Axel inside. She's bothered. She's trapped, and now she'll give outside to Kellish. We're going to get a foul here on East Central again, I guess. It's going to be on Hayden Lowe, her second. And it's going to be 2 shots. It's going to be Emma Axel to shoot 2. I'm not sure. I didn't see a foul really anywhere, but that is the call on the court, and Emma Axel's first one is just off the mark. This one's good. So Emma Axel, 1 of 2, makes it 30-5 in favor of the Mustangs. Presley will get the inbound from Hayden Lowe, and she decides to take it up on that far side. She's got a little bit of space, and she turns it into a lot. She gets past the timeline. Now she'll look and give to Lowerson. Lowerson, she wanted to hand off to Hayden. Instead gives to Ashlyn on this near side corner, and it's going to be poked out by Mora, and it will stay with the Eagles. Ashlyn Lowe, smart play there. Just kind of let that one roll out of bounds and give her team a chance to kind of just reset again. And inbound. Back to Hayden. She wanted that 3. Has to pull it down, give to Ashlyn. Now to Warman. Warman back to Hayden Lowe. Lowe, the quick trigger. 3 is good. Plus the and 1. She draws the foul and has a chance for a rare 4-point play. So Hayden Lowe, her first bucket of the night is 3, but she has a chance to turn it into a rare 4-point play. This foul, unfortunately, was on Macy Schwarzbauer, which is her 3rd and the team's 6th, but what a nice job there by Hayden Lowe. And can't get the bounce, so she will still get the 3-point play. And then the rebound there by Sophia Warman. And the Eagles hold on to it. It's 30-8. Meanwhile, this pass is tipped out of bounds. It was intended for Lowerson, but it was tipped out by a member of the Mustangs. So it stays with the Eagles. 12 to shoot on the shot clock as they inbound. Ashlyn Lowe from Hayden. She'll give back to Hayden. Hayden takes an extra long 3 this time, and it's just off the mark, right into the hands of Adeline Hegerness for the rebound. But it is going to be out of bounds off of Hegerness, and it will go back to the Eagles. So the Eagles have not let this ball leave their zone in, 50 seconds almost? Been a nice run here offensively. Ashlyn Lowe gets bumped off her mark. She'll give back to Hayden. Hayden trying to get around the corner, driving baseline. She'll get to this near side, give to Presley. Presley, top the key to Ashlyn Lowe for 3. It is no good. Rebounded again by Warman. Lowerson for 3. That's no good. Rebounded by Warman again. Warman shot no good. And this rebound by Lowerson. Lowerson shot up and no good. And Emma Axtell will get the rebound this time. So that'll end their stretch, and now the pass to Addison Axel just off the mark. Her shot is no good. Hayden Lowe with her first rebound of the evening. She picks it up down the court. She's going to try and drive baseline. She lost it out of bounds last touch by Mora, though. So East Central will keep hold of that ball with 3:21 to go here in half number 1. And After 3 minutes and 21 seconds of game clock, we'll get to the halftime show brought to you by Holmes Auto Body and Glass in Mora. Hayden Lowe on the pass from Presley, just off the mark. Knocked out of bounds, they're going to say by East Central, so it goes back to Mora. Also do a little bit of our A&W hometown handoff. I was kind of talking about our handoff without mentioning it, so I apologize there. Our A&W hometown handoff kind of just talks about all the games going on in our local listening area as we hand it off, usually to another person, but no one else out here tonight. Meanwhile, the shot from Hagerness, no good. Presley with the rebound for East Central. Hayden Lowe will bring it up the court, give it on this near side to Ashland. Ashland now back to Presley, over to Hayden Lowe. Hayden Lowe for three. Just too strong. And the rebound going to go all the way back here to Presley, and she'll get her second one in just as many attempts. Hayden Lowe bounce pass to Ashland. Ashland will look. She wanted an extra long three. Give to Lowerson, now to Presley. Presley, what a good move inside, and Presley drops it in for two. 30-10. Here come the Mustangs. They'll slow it down ever so slightly as they get it up the court. Addison Axtell had it poked out, but Emma Axtell right there. Now she'll give on the far side to Hagerness. Hagerness holding onto the ball. She'll try and drive baseline herself, and she'll take it to the bucket. It's no good. Kastenbauer, yes, did get the rebound. Give here to Emma Axtell for a long two. It is no good. Rebounded by Kastenbauer. This one's no good. Rebounded by Lowerson. Here comes Ashland Lowe on the pass from Hayden. And give now to Warman. A three. Just long into the hands of Hagerness. Hagerness gives to no one. Not quite sure what happened on that one. I think she thought somebody was going to be there, and then they weren't. Meanwhile, Brady in for Isabella Kellish. So another turnover here for Mora, and East Central's got a little bit of something working for them here as of late. Although they haven't turned all of it into points, they've got some. Now here comes Warman. Warman going to try and take it inside. Nice move inside. Drops it in for two. Sophia Warman has dropped this deficit down to 18. It might seem like a lot, which it still is, but man, slowly but surely, they're on the march back. Kellish on this near side to Addison Axtell. Addison will get a screen from Emma, give back inside to Emma. That shot is up, partially blocked, and Adeline Presley will get the rebound. Here come the Eagles. Hayden Lowe brings it up. Going to try and get through a double team. Instead, she'll go around it, give to Ashland. Now to Lowerson for a long two. That's good. The long two is good. It's 30-14. The Eagles are not done yet. On the far side, there is Addison Brady for two, and she stops their drought. The scoring run, though, for East Central, pretty impressive. Although not a lot, not double digits, but still, it almost might as well have been with the momentum they shifted. But now Addison Brady's going to get a steal, and she'll take it. Give now to Kastenbauer, and Kastenbauer was just left all alone, and she drops it in for two. And the lead is back up to 20, and just like that, Mora back out in front. But here's Warman. Warman got around the defenders to the basket. It's no good. Emma Axtell with the rebound, and all of a sudden here comes Mora on a nice run to end the half. Brady will give to Addison. Addison's just going to put it up, and she drops it in for two. So Addison Axtell there for two. 36-14 all of a sudden. A 6-0 run now for the Mustangs. And they're slowly pulling momentum. Hayden Lowe had that one poked out to Ashland. And it's going to be stolen away by Kellish, and Kellish is pushed by the defender. And Warman just trying to poke it out, but got a little more than that. And is that who that foul is on? Yes, it is. So Warman picks up her first. And Kellish will shoot two. Oh, excuse me, it's Hagerness. I said Kellish. It's Hagerness. First one's up, and no good. There for Hagerness. Checking in for Brady is Isabella Kellish. 14 seconds left in half number one. And Adeline Hagerness, no good on the second. Rebounded here. That was Warman with it. And they've got a chance to take the last shot of the half. Meanwhile, here come the Eagles. 6-5. Lowerson, get back out Warman. 2-1. Shot is up. In time! And she'll get the buzzer beater, will Sophia Warman. So Sophia Warman scores right at the buzzer. And that will take us into halftime. So a little bit of momentum here on each side. But the Eagles with a nice finish, as did the Mustangs. But I think the Eagles, they take a little bit something extra there with that buzzer beater at the half. that is going to do it for the first half of play here in Mora High School. The Mustangs lead on that Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard, 36-16. We'll be back after a word from our 5 sponsors for our Holmes Auto Body and Glass halftime show here on WCMP and KBEK.
Are you ready to get back to doing what you love? Whether it's recovering from an injury or preventing one, Wellia Health Sports Medicine Team is here to help. From kids to adults, we specialize in treating sports injuries, including concussions. We're here to get you back to peak performance. Call us today at 320-679-1313 or schedule an appointment through MyChart. Visit welliahealth.org.
When it comes to yours or your loved one's end-of-life celebration, there are many options. Find guidance from the professionals at Methvin Funeral and Cremation Services. Church services, celebration of life services at one of their chapels, a ceremony in a park, or even cremation. Methvin has the resources to facilitate everything from start to finish. Methvin Funeral and Cremation in Mora, Hinckley, Sandstone, and Isle, or find them online at methvinfuneralhome.com, serving our community since 1912.
Hey Mark, I spent about $3,500 on heating this last winter.
Whoa, sounds like you need to switch to a central boiler outdoor wood furnace like I did.
A wood furnace? That sounds like a lot of work.
No, not really. I have my wood delivered, and with a large firebox and a central boiler outdoor furnace, I usually just fill it once a day.
Whoa, that sounds great.
I heat my domestic water, garage, and I'm saving a ton of money every year.
Well, where do I get one?
Northland Boiler Sales is your local central boiler sales dealer. Visit northlandboilersales.com.
CF Moto gives you everything you're looking for in off-road side-by-sides and utility by-sides. Not only does CF Moto offer comfort, but refined performance, and is found at Caswell Cycle in Mora. For those craving big adventures for off-road, CF Moto can help you get out on that next adventure with CF Moto Power Sports. Experience more together. The best place to purchase CF Moto off-road side-by-sides is Caswell Cycle. The fun starts here. Caswell Cycle, Mora. Motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides can be dangerous to operate. Review all product manuals, labels, and safety information before operating. Always wear your safety gear and never operate a CF Moto vehicle under the influence of alcohol or drugs. Visit cfmotousa.com for complete training and safety guidelines.
Stay connected with ECE Fiber. Get fast, reliable internet for your work from home needs. No more lag during virtual meetings. Manage your account easily with the ECE Fiber mobile app. ECE Fiber, simple, local, reliable. Visit orderecefiber.com. That's orderecefiber.com.
Your journey to smile with your forever starts at Embrace Orthodontics. The team at Embrace is committed to providing world-class care and a remarkable orthodontic experience. Choose between custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners with locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge, and a plan to fit your budget, whether you have insurance or not. Embrace Orthodontics will make your smile journey comfortable, convenient, and customized just for you. Visit EmbraceMN.com today to find out how to set up your free exam. EmbraceMN.com. Embrace Orthodontics, a smile you will embrace forever.
Here's the pitch.
Here's the pitch in North Branch, the area's premier indoor batting cages and training facility. State-of-the-art pitching machines for softball and baseball. Rent cages with machines or bring your own pitcher. Here's the Pitch also offers instruction from experienced players. And Here's the Pitch has enough room for coaches to bring the whole team for training. Here's the Pitch in the North Branch Outlet Mall.
Stop relying on unstable energy prices and switch to self-sufficiency with the Classic Edge HDX outdoor wood furnace from Central Boiler. Heat your home, outbuildings, and provide endless hot water, all while utilizing your backyard source for renewable energy. The Classic Edge uses up to 60% less wood, which means less waste and less work. Be more comfortable for less money with the Classic Edge HDX.
Northland Boiler Sales. Visit northlandboilersales.com.
Back here on both Nice 95.5 FM and Anthem Country WCMP. Ethan Gabenay going out here at Mora. It is now time for our halftime show brought to you by Holmes Auto Body and Glass right here in Mora. They have those state-of-the-art facilities plus over 44 years of experience getting vehicles back out on the road. Holmes Auto Body and Glass right here in Mora. So taking a look at some of the first half stats here, we'll also get to our A&W hometown handoff, but our first half stats for the East Central Eagles, leading the way for them was Sophia Warman coming in off the bench for 9 points, 3 for Hayden Lowe, and 2 for Lucy Lowerson and Adeline Presley. 7 rebounds for Warman to lead the team. They had 3 steals and 12 team fouls. On the other side for Mora, leading the way was Addison Axtell with 16, 10 for Kastenbauer, 4 for Addison Brady, 3 for Emma Axtell and Adeline Hegerness. Rebound-wise, it was Addison Axtell to lead the team with 6. They had 11 steals and 6 team fouls. 5 of those steals coming from Axtell, 4 of them from Hegerness. So, or 5 of them, I should say, from Axtell, 4 from Hegerness. So, a pretty impressive first half for both sides. You know, even though the Eagles did not get off to the start that they would have liked to have, I was still really impressed by what they were able to do in making a little bit of a run there towards the end of this first half and kind of swinging some momentum in their favor. Although it's still a 20-point game, man, it was getting to and close, and I mean, just touching 30-point difference, and then East Central went on a little bit of a run. It wasn't quite double digits, but they did enough to just keep momentum in the middle, and maybe not from fully swinging to Mora's side and from Mora taking over all the way. They did enough to make sure that what they were doing is going to keep them in this thing in this second half, so they have a chance, and that is exactly what they did. But then right after that, it was Mora who went on a 6-0 run, and then the Eagles got the last shot of the half with the buzzer beater from Sophia Warman to make it 36-16 here at the half. So it's been a really fun first half to watch. I've been really excited to watch this second half, but it was a really good first half, like I thought it would be. Again, a little bit more lopsided, but I think East Central has found a little bit of something now to work for them in this second half, and let's see if they can't get right back into this. And if they can, I think if they can get this deficit down to 10, I think that's when things are really going to start changing for both sides. I think East Central is going to find that momentum once again, and then they're going to get more uncomfortable. And if they can get more uncomfortable, who knows what East Central can do then, because they were uncomfortable there during that run for East Central. And if you can get them uncomfortable, there's no telling what can happen there for East Central. But if you're Mora, you're just looking to keep doing what you're doing and not allow East Central any of those runs. Just keep suffocating them on defense. Let's go ahead and get a A&W hometown handoff brought to you by A&W in Pine City. A&W has those mouth-watering cheese curds, of course, that famous frosty root beer or a root beer float, or get a mushroom and Swiss as well. It's A&W in Pine City. They're wishing both the teams the best of luck here this evening. Taking a look at the Mora boys team, they're out in Royalton. They're in the second half with 12 minutes left, and Mora leads right now 47-39. So they do lead on the road over Royalton. Royalton, doesn't matter what season they're having, they're a tough team to beat, so Mora currently up by 8 there on the road in Royalton. Go ahead and see if we can't get the Foley boys game updated. They are in Holdingford, and that game has gone final as they fell to Holdingford 73-56. So that game is final over there in Holdingford. So that's a look at our A&W hometown handoff, again brought to you by A&W in Pine City. Taste the tradition. So here at the Holmes Auto Body and Glass halftime show in Mora, Mustangs leads 36-16, and be sure to stay tuned for the second half of action because, while the first half was good, I expect the second half to be just as good between both of these squads, and it should be very, very entertaining. And, of course, stay tuned to the Pizza Pub of Pine City postgame show, where we will have a special guest joining us. I won't give away too much, so stay tuned for the postgame show. Also, I want to remind you that each and every week we name a Pine Insurance Athlete of the Week. We pick one for KBK and one for WCMP, and they are announced every week, so be sure to tune in for that. We announce that usually around Tuesday, Wednesday, and then we will get their picture eventually up on our website. So, and if you have anyone that you think deserves to be nominated for the week prior of play, be sure to email me at rewind. Be sure to email me at wcmpsports@gmail.com for your nomination for a player who deserves the Athlete of the Week recognition. Brought to you by Pine Insurance Agency. We're doing that throughout the entire winter sports season. So, again, be sure to let us know if you have a suggestion for the Pine Insurance Athlete of the Week. We do it for both stations every week, WCMP and KBK. Quick commercial break, then we'll be back for the second half of play here on KBK and Anthem Country WCMP.
Arrowhead Transit, your community, your ride. Arrowhead Transit is proud to support this station and bring you reliable public transportation in your community. Whether you need to get to work, school, or the doctor's office, our friendly drivers and comfortable buses are here to serve you. We're committed to connecting communities and making transportation accessible for everyone.
Arrowhead Transit is your community partner in getting around. Arrowhead Transit is a supporting sponsor of the station and is dedicated to supporting our local communities.
And we're back on KBK and WCMP FM. Well, technically AM, but it's also FM. It's 106.5 FM AM 1350, so it's technically both. 36-16 is the score as we begin half number 2. 18 minutes are back up on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Their board-certified orthodontists are committed to providing world-class orthodontic care in a friendly and comfortable atmosphere. You can start today at embracemn.com. It will be Mora who will begin the second half with the ball. They'll go left to right on your radio dial. Eagles go right to left. Mora in their all blue, the white letters and numbers with the blue trim on the neck, sleeve, and bottom of the short, as well as the singular white stripe down the side of the jersey and short as well. For East Central, it's the all white, the gray numbers outlined in blue, the blue numbers outlined in gray, the gray trim on the neck, sleeves, and then the gray stripe on the shorts. Meanwhile, to start the second half, we get a foul here on East Central, so that's less than ideal. And it'll be 2 shots for Kastenbauer. This will be on Kennedy Volk, her 4th already. Ah, man, that's really unfortunate. So we'll see if they decide to rest her and save her for the end of this game, or will they continue to play her? At this point, it does look like she will stay in the game. Meanwhile, Kastenbauer hits her first, but now here comes Warman. So Warman will check in for Volk. They're going to try and save Volk for later in this game as well, because they know that she is a key piece of this defense. Meanwhile, Kastenbauer, no good on the second. So she hits 1 of 2, and that was rebounded there by East Central. Meanwhile, here's Presley. Presley up the court, give to Warman. Warman wanted 3, but right there was Kellish. Now give to Hayden Lowe. She head fakes, gives to Ashlyn. Ashlyn on the far side, going to drive inside. Here's a long 2. It's going to be off the side of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Kastenbauer. Kastenbauer gives it up now to Hegernus. Hegernus back to Kellish. Kellish to Emma Axel on the far side for Hegernus for 3. Off the mark. Too strong. And Warman, just a great box out. She gets the rebound, and she gets fouled. So this will be the first on Mora. This will go on Kastenbauer, her first. Hayden will inbound to Presley, and she'll give it right back to Hayden Lowe. Hayden gives it up the court here to Lowerson. It's knocked out of bounds off of the knee or leg or shin, something of the Mustangs. So it will stay with East Central. They catch a massive break there because that should have been more a ball, but unfortunately it was down at around their legs, so they weren't able to get it. Inbound here to Lowerson. Lowerson will take 1 step closer to the basket. Too strong on that layup, but it is rebounded there by Hayden Lowe. Now underneath, it's going to be lost, and Kastenbauer will get the steal. Up the court now to Kellish. Kellish on the far side to Addison Axtell. Kastenbauer back to Addison. Addison will give to a cutting Kellish. She wanted to go back to Addison. Now top of the key to Hegernus. Hegernus pauses, give to Kellish. Fake shot at the elbow. Lost the ball. She drove inside, but she does get the friendly roll as she put up that shot and drops in for 2 goals, her first points of the evening. 39-16. Hayden Lowe gives to Presley on this near side. Presley pulls it down, gives to Hayden. Now looking to the far side to Ashlyn. Ashlyn bounce pass there to Lowerson, and Lowerson saw that it went off of the foot of the defender and just said, hey, I'm going to let it roll out of bounds, but it was also called a kick ball, so it stays with East Central either way. Hayden will inbound to Ashlyn, and Ashlyn will start at the top of the key. Bounce pass back to Hayden. Hayden's going to take a long 3. It's going to get there, and almost too long, actually. Just too much on it. Well, it had plenty on it, but just actually too much. So, she can hit it from long range, but it will go out of bounds, go back to Mora. Meanwhile, Kastenbauer has it ripped away by Warman for the steal, and Eagles got it back. Lowerson on the far side. She'll get back to Hayden Lowe. Hayden on the near side to Presley. Presley wanted the 3, drives inside, back out to Hayden. Now on the far side, Ashlyn. She'll give to Lowerson. Lowerson along 2 is good. 39-18, as here come the Mustangs. Kastenbauer gets the feed inside from Emma Axtell, and Kastenbauer somehow gets that one to drop to make it 41-18. Well, sometimes all you need is a little bit of luck, but that was all skill that time from Kastenbauer. Presley in some trouble, gives to Warman. Warman nearly lost it. She did lose it, And as she lost it, Kastenbauer picked it up, but Kastenbauer, as she had it, she fell off the bump from the defender and let the ball roll out of bounds. Well, didn't let it roll out of bounds, but it rolled out of bounds. And it will go back to the Eagles. And then there was some on the floor, I think, and Kastenbauer had to chuck it into the stand, so not quite sure if maybe it was a hairband or something. Meanwhile, Hayden Lowe for 3. It's going to be off the mark, and there's Hagerness with the rebound. Hagerness for Mora. She'll bring it up the court. She's got all the lane in the world. She'll go to Addison Axtell, who gives it now to Kellish. Kellish to Emma. Emma, the short 2 is good. Emma Axtell for 2, make it 43-18. Here's Hayden Lowe, fakes the pass one way, then go to Ashland on the far side. Now to Lowerson. Lowerson a long 2 in that corner. That's good again. Lucy Lowerson for another 2, 43-20. Here come the Mustangs on the far side. It's Hagerness back to Addison. Addison directing traffic out there. She'll look for it set up, and now she'll drift to the far side, give back to Hagerness. Hagerness over to Addison. Addison for 3. That's too strong. Kastenbauer almost got the rebound, but Presley says, this is mine, and rips it away. So Presley gets the rebound. She'll give over to Ashlyn Lowe. Ashlyn Lowe, she's going to take it from 3. It just comes up just short, and Warman will get the rebound. She's got 10. Lucy Lowerson is short on that one, and it's rebounded by Emma Axtell. Emma Axtell will go quickly up the court to Addison, and a beautiful pass from Emma to Addison for the fast break 2. It makes it 45-20. Pace being picked up just a little bit here by both sides. Meanwhile, Ashlyn Lowe on the far side from Hayden Lowe to Warman. Warman had it poked away, now back to Hayden. Hayden steps inside just at the free throw line. The shot is no good, and the rebound there for Addison Axtell. Addison, she'll take it. She lets the defenders get forward, give to Emma. Emma loses it inside to Kastenbauer, and Lowe, that's Ashlyn Lowe, will take it away. Give to Warman now. Warman shot no good, but she's fouled. Sugar line and shoot 2, and this looks like it'll be on Abigail Kellish, which should be her team's second as well of this half, and it will be. So Warman will shoot 2. First one's no good. Volk and Fote back in for the Eagles for Presley and Lowerson, and Kastenbauer out in is Macy Schorsbauer. This one from Warman is good. So Warman hits 1 of 2 to make it 45-21. And the Mustangs bring it back the other way. Here's Addison with it. She'll drift to this near side. Set it back up on the far side for Kellish. Kellish, patient with it, gives here to Addison. Addison, nothing doing. She'll drift inside the paint. The shot is up, no good. Rebound into the hands. Was that Hagerness or Kellish? That's Kellish who got the rebound. Plus she was fouled, and she'll shoot 2. This is going to go against Warman, her second, team's second. And Kellish will shoot 2. First one's good. 46-21. This one rattles through, so Kellish makes them both. And it's 47-21. Eagles moving it quickly up the court. Ashlyn Lowe get back to Hayden. Hayden goes, fakes inside, now does give to Fote. Fote on this near side, give to Warman. Warman will eventually reach it out to Ashlyn Lowe for 3, and Ashlyn Lowe finally hits that 3 that she's been looking for. Well, they say Adeline Presley, but I think she's not on the court, so that was definitely Ashlyn Lowe. I just want to make sure for myself, but we're good. Meanwhile, here come the Mora Mustangs. They have it back. Schorsbauer give to Addison on the far side. Here's Hagerness. Hagerness wanted 3. She'll fake the defender, now give to Addison. Pass inside to Emma is going to be stolen away by Hayden Lowe. Hayden Lowe will take it the distance. Hayden Lowe, fast break, 2 does fall. So Hayden Lowe gets 2 to fall to make it 47-26. And the Eagles not giving up. Kellish has it on the far side, give to Schorsbauer. Schorsbauer now will be in trouble. She'll give to Addison. Find an outlet on this near side to Hagerness, to Kellish. Kellish gets the defender to move. Kellish shot is up. It rolls off the rim. And it was supposed to be a Warman rebound. Instead, Addison Axtell steals it for the rebound herself. Schorsbauer comes up with one off the Addison miss. Here's Kellish with it. Kellish will go all the way over on the far side to Hagerness. Hagerness back to Addison at the top of the key. On this near side, Kellish. Kellish will take the 3. It's off the front of the rim. This time, Warman says this one is mine. And she'll pull it in, give to Ashlyn Lowe. Ashlyn Lowe will give on the far side to Hayden. Hayden, give to Ashlyn, now to Fote. Fote, give back to Hayden. Hayden along 2. That's off the mark, and out of all those players, it is going to be Volk who winds up with the rebound. She comes out of that mess with it. Give on this near side, Warman. Warman had a lane to drive. She lost it, but luckily it goes out of bounds, so it will stay with East Central. Lowerson will check back in for Fote, and here comes Kastenbauer and Isabella Kellish. No, it's Kastenbauer and Addison Brady. Meanwhile, we're going to get a timeout called, and the timeout called there by, well, we're not sure by who, but we're going to get a commercial break. We'll be back in 30.
Traditions are passed down, and we learn what is important. The value of $1, the importance of family, the ability to do a job yourself. Central Boiler designed the Classic Edge with these same values in mind. The Classic Edge Outdoor Wood Furnace from Central Boiler. A perfect combination of value and performance.
Visit northlandboilersales.com.
Back here on Nice 95.5 KBEK and Anthem Country 106.5 FM, AM 1350 WCMP. Mustangs lead on that Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard 47-26 in this Great River Conference girls basketball game. It will be the Eagles who will inbound out of the timeout. 11:35 left in this second half. Inbound will go to Volk. Volk loses a little bit of it. Now Hayden Lowe open on the near side elbow for 3. Hayden Lowe, her second 3 of the evening, makes it 47-29, and the Eagles have gotten a little bit of rhythm going their way again. Meanwhile, here comes Addison Brady. It's going to be stolen away by Hayden Lowe. Hayden Lowe going to take it the distance, and she drops it in for 2. All of a sudden, the Eagles have found new life. It's 47-31. The Eagles stepping up the pressure defensively. It's Hayden Lowe as of late, but they've all gotten it done. Here's Addison Brady with it. Maybe moving the ball pretty well is Mora. Schwarzbauer inside. Give now to Kastenbauer. Back out. It's poked to Schwarzbauer. And this shot no good. Rebounded there by Warman. Warman has a plethora of them. She'll give to Hayden Lowe. And Hayden will bring it forward. Hayden. She looks, gives on the far side to Ashlyn. Ashlyn, bounce pass to Lowerson. Lowerson wants that long 2 again, but instead she pulls it down, trying to give on this near side to Warman. It was the right move, but just too strong on the pass for Warman, and it will go overhead and be a turnover, and that could be something that stops the momentum that the Eagles just pulled their way. So we'll see what happens here. Meanwhile, Hayden nearly gets another steal, give to Emma Axtell, and this bounce pass is going to find its way to Kastenbauer, and Kastenbauer gets the friendly bounce. 49-31, lead is back to 18 for Mora. Here come the Eagles. That pass to Ashlyn, though, going to be knocked out of bounds by a member of the Mustangs, so Eagles will hold on to it. Hayden will go to this near side. Warman trying to go inside to Volk. Volk's shot was blocked. I think that was Kastenbauer who possibly got a hand on that one for the block. And now give to Emma Axtell. She stops on a dime and drops it in for 2. What a stop by Emma Axtell to drop that one in for 2. That was impressive. If I did that, I'd probably break my ankles. Meanwhile, here's Hayden Lowe's pass to Ashlyn. It's too far, but she does reel it in. Looking like OBJ over there. Hayden Lowe had that pass blocked, and now I think it's going to be, so they are going to get the steal for Hagerness, and then they're going to get a foul here on Ashlyn Lowe, It's her first, team's third, and Mora will inbound. Much like the end of the first half, run there for East Central, then Mora got on a little bit of a run, and then East Central ended it with a shot. Let's see if East Central can't get back on another run. Good movement of the ball. Schwarzbauer. Well, Schwarzbauer lost it, and they're going to say it was out of bounds on East Central. That was, I don't have the best look at it, so I couldn't tell you for sure. Meanwhile, on the far side, Kastenbauer will drive, and her shot is good, plus the and one. She draws the foul. This is going to go against Volk, and that's it for her tonight. Man, hate to see that. And, unfortunately, her night will end early. That's really unfortunate. You hate to see that for any player. That's really unfortunate. Don't like to see that. Well, Elia Kastenbauer has a chance for a 3-point play now. She's caught a little bit of fire here in this half. Did a pretty good job in the first half as well, and she drops that one in. So the three-point play makes it 54-31, and the Mustangs, again, go on another run. Hayden Lowe past Ashlyn Lowe again was tipped, but Ashlyn Lowe able to bring it in to Fote now. Fote turning around. Give on this far side to Lowerson for three. It's going to be no good. And Warman pokes the rebound back for herself. And now she gives inside to Ashlyn Lowe. That ball out of bounds. They're going to say off the thigh of Ashlyn Lowe. So the ball goes back to Mora on another turnover. Emma Axtell inbounds to Brady, Addison Brady. Give on the far side to Hegerness. Hegerness looking. Had that one poked, but she still holds on to it. Give now to Kassenbauer. And Kassenbauer, oh, a rare miss by Kassenbauer. And the rebound there for Lowerson. Kassenbauer hit the deck kind of hard. Hopefully she's all right. Now the give inside to Warman. Warman will give here to Hayden Lowe for a long two. It's going to be too long, and it's Hegerness with the rebound. And Hegerness has got some room right down Broadway. She'll give now to Schwarzbauer. Schwarzbauer finds Emma Axtell, and Emma Axtell drops it in for two. Good-looking movement there on that shot, and Emma Axtell finishes it off with two. 56-31. And this pass to Fote is stolen away by Hegerness. Hegerness up the court now to Brady. Brady trying to pass it off to a cutting Emma Axtell. It misses. Kellish, Addison, and Isabella Kellish will check in. Presley will come in for Fote on the East Central side. Meanwhile, that ball, as I mentioned, did go out of bounds, so it will go back to East Central. And the players getting a breather for Mora is Emma Axtell, Hegerness, and Kastenbauer, deservedly so. Here's Hayden Lowe. She's going to drive almost all the way. Shot well off the mark, and Brady will get the rebound there for Mora. Yeah, she got herself caught in a little bit of no man's land. Now here's this shot by Addison Axtell, and it was knocked out of bounds. They're going to say East Central ball. Surprising no foul was called there or out of bounds off East Central. It was close. So East Central will get it back. They force a turnover. Hayden Lowe will give to Lowerson. Lowerson faked the shot. She'll now drive, give on the far side. Presley. Presley for three, just off the mark. And just too good of a box out that time by Kellish. She'll get the rebound. She'll give up here now to Isabella Kellish. Inside, Macy Schwarzbauer draws the foul. They're going to get this one on Ashlyn Lowe. Her second, team's fifth. And Macy Schwarzbauer will shoot two. First one's no good. Unfortunately, she was 0 for 2 in the first half from the charity stripe. But she makes that one. So 1 of 2 that trip, and it's 57-31. Oh, off the inbound, stolen away by Addison Brady, and she drops it in for two. 59-31. Here comes Presley up with it. She gives to Lowerson. Lowerson onto the far side, and Addison Axtell, well, almost had a steal, but just couldn't hang on to it. She got through a couple of defenders and then was tripped up, not obviously purposely. She was just tripped up getting into contact there, so it will stay with East Central. Hayden Lowe will inbound to Ashland. She drives on the far sideline. She stops now, gives to Warman. Warman, nice drive there. Just mano-y-mano on that trip to the basket. She misses, but she does draw the foul, and she'll go to the line and shoot two. This one is going to be on Kellish again, her third, team's third, and Warman will shoot two. First one's up and good. 59-32. And that one no good, so 1 of 2 is Warman. That trip, that was rebounded again by Axtell. And this ball inside, stolen away. That's Lowerson on the far side. Lowerson with the steal. She's going to go all the way. Shot is up. Oh, just too strong, but then Warman was there for the rebound, and she drops it back in for two. Good job by Lowerson to get the steal. She took it the distance, and then although she missed, Warman was right there for the rebound to have her back, 59-34. Here's Addison Brady. She makes the defender miss. Drives to the basket. Shot is no good. Now we're going to get a jump ball here. And the possession arrow, I don't know which way it's pointing right now. I can't quite see. Looks like the way of the Eagles. Inbound by Hayden Lowe to Warman. Now over to Lowerson. Lowerson underneath the basket. Draws the foul, and she'll shoot 2. Now, who will they call this on? They're going to get this one on Macy Schwarzbauer. Her 4th, team's 4th. And Lowerson will shoot 2. First one's good. 59-35. And that one no good. Lowerson 1 of 2, and her teammate got the rebounded Warman. She'll give back to Lowerson. Hayden Lowe for 3. It's going to be no good. Oh, my goodness. And just a pile of bodies. It was nearly, well, it was rebounded there by Ashlyn, though. She's up and laughing. Isabella Kellish got the steal, but Ashlyn Lowe got the rebound. Meanwhile, this shot is missed. Addison Axtell will get the rebound. She'll turn around, get out of a little bit of traffic, and put the shot back up and in for 2, 61-35. I just want to comment on Ashlyn Lowe. Tough, but also able to laugh it off. I like that. Ashlyn Lowe to the basket. Couldn't quite get the roll, and it's Addison Axtell with the rebound. Up to Brady. No good on that one. She gets her own rebound. And then it was stolen away by Ashlyn. Oh, we got a little bit of extra fight for that ball. Jump ball possession will stay with the Mustangs. And I think Coach Dalby may be asking, hey, foul there possibly? So no, nothing going to come of that, but it will be more a ball. Inbound from Kellish here to Addison Brady. Brady getting through a couple of defenders. Shot is no good, but she draws the foul, and she'll shoot 2. Foul going to go on Lucy Lowerson, which is her 3rd, team's 4th, or excuse me, 6th rather. And Brady to shoot 2. First one's up and good. Brady's second one, no good. 1 of 2, and it's rebounded by Lowerson. Lowerson, as of late, man, she's been on fire as of late. Something that doesn't show up on a stat sheet is effort, and that's unfortunate that it doesn't. Meanwhile, a steal here for Addison Axtell, and she'll take it the distance on the steal and drop it in for 2, 64-35. Here's Ashlyn Lowe, give outside Presley. Presley will try and drive. She'll give to Lowerson. Lowerson finds a lane, cuts through traffic, and drops it in for 2, 64-36. Or 37. Meanwhile, this ball inside, going to be another jump ball as Isabella Kellish and Presley were fighting for it, and we'll get Hegerness back into the game for Mora for Addison Axtell. Inbound from Hayden Lowe to Presley. And Presley up the court with it. Give here to Lowerson. Back to Ashlyn Lowe. Lowe will travel and give it to Hayden. Hayden will hand off to Presley. Now to Lowerson on this near side, Ashlyn. Ashlyn fakes. Starts her drive, trying to get back to Hayden, and that's going to go off the foot of the defender who was standing in the way. It is a Mora player, so it will stay with East Central. 4:31 to go here in the game. Mora trying to get yet another win, going to 11-3. Meanwhile, here's a steal for Addison Brady. She'll take it and can't quite drop it in for 2, but Schwarzbauer is there for the rebound, and she'll pop it in for 2. 66-37. Ashlyn Lowe going to drive. She takes it the distance. Shot is off the mark. And will we get another jump ball, or will, yes. And this will be going back to Mora on the possession. Kellish will inbound to Brady. Addison Brady. Give it off on the far side to Hegerness. Hegerness will try and go underneath to Kellish, and, well, we're going to get a foul, so it'll be a 1-and-1 for Kellish. Foul that time goes on Warman, it looks like. Her third, team 7th. So Kellish will shoot a 1-and-1. That one, no good. Which is rebounded here by the Eagles. And now on the far side, it is Warman who drives to the basket. Shot won't count, but she will. We'll see what happens here. Kellish is the guilty Mustang. Her 4th foul, team's 5th. Timeout called here by East Central. So while they take one, we will as well. Back on KBK and WCMP after word from our fine sponsors.
Your journey to a smile you'll love forever starts at Embrace Orthodontics. The team at Embrace is committed to providing world-class care and a remarkable orthodontic experience. Choose between custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners. With locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge, and a plan to fit your budget whether you have insurance or not. Embrace Orthodontics will make your smile journey comfortable, convenient, and customized just for you. Visit EmbraceMN.com today to find out how to set up your free exam. EmbraceMN.com. Embrace Orthodontics. A smile you'll embrace forever.
If you're gonna stop and fuel up, you might as well stop at your Pine City Freeway Holiday Station store. And if you need a little something for that party, right now save on Rice Krispie Sheet Treat, just $14.99. Sweet Chaos Drizzled Popcorn are just $2 for $8. Snack Time Frosted Pretzels only $5.99 each. Ghirardelli Milk Chocolate Snowmen are just $7.99. And Shirley Temple 7-Up 12-packs, 2 for $12. Fill up, load up, and save at your Pine City Freeway Holiday Station store today. Back here at Mora High School, Ethan Game Day Gillen. The Mustangs lead over East Central, 66-37 in this girls' basketball game. Meanwhile, over there in Royalton, Mora leads by 3 with under a minute to go, 67-54, trying to get the victory and come back home. Meanwhile, out of the timeout, East Central will get the inbound, and they'll move this ball around. Hayden Lowe, a little strong on that 3, and the rebound will wind up in the hands of Warman. She's got all of them tonight. Lowerson on the far side, give it to Ashlyn, though. That's good for 3. 66-40 now. And here come the Mustangs back the other way with it. I did forget to mention that checking into the game for the Mustangs is 23, which is Ava Douglas. And we'll get a travel here on the Mustangs, which will give the ball back to East Central. So a turnover for the Mustangs. And the Eagles push it. Now give to Hayden, back to Ashlyn. Wow. Lowerson with it now. Give here to Hayden. She has to go up for that one. She pulls it down, driving. Shot is no good, trying to draw the foul. It's no good, and Ava Douglas will get the rebound for Mora. Meanwhile, this is stolen right back by Lowerson. Lowerson will take it to the basket. She's fouled, and she'll shoot 2. Lowerson with another steal. She draws the foul. She'll shoot 2, and this is the 3rd foul on Addison Brady, her 3rd, team 6th. Lowerson's first one is good. She's so quick with the free throw. So quick. I love seeing the different routines at the free throw line for players. I enjoy that. That one's good as well. So Lowerson good on both from the free throw line to make it 66-42. And the Mustangs will bring it back up. With it now, Brady will give underneath, and this shot up from Kellish, Isabella Kellish, is no good. Schwarzbauer will get the rebound and give it back outside there to Hegerness. Back to Schwarzbauer. Hegerness now back to Isabella Kellish. Isabella Kellish shot no good, but she's fouled, and she'll shoot 2. 8th team foul here on East Central. This will be the 4th on Presley, and Isabella Kellish will now shoot 2 for Mora. That one's going to be no good. And that's pretty tough to go to the free throw line, having not been there all night. So I always kind of need one look, and then the next one. And that one's going to come up just short as well. But the rebound taken there by Lowerson of East Central. So Laursen really doing a good job here in this second half. She takes it to the basket. Oh, the friendly roll not there. And Warman trying to get that rebound, but another jump ball that will go back to, and well, it's actually stay with East Central. A lot of jump balls here in this second half. Good job on the tie-ups by both teams. Ashlyn Lowe will give it to Hayden. Hayden now to Laursen. Laursen trying to find Presley underneath. She gets it, gets out of some trouble. Give back outside. Hayden Lowe for 3 on the far side. That's going to be no good. Ashlyn Lowe with a good rebound. Too strong, though, on the shot. And the rebound there by Hagerness. They allowed that one to go. A little bit surprised that they allowed that one to go and it wasn't called a jump ball. Meanwhile, this ball going to be, knocked out by Mora. So we'll go back to East Central, checking into the game now for the Mustangs. 24, Josie Kastenbauer. So Josie Kastenbauer into the game now. Little full court pressure shown by Mora, and then Josie Kastenbauer backs off. Here comes Hayden Lowe. Lowe gets around one. Give now to Warman. Now to Laursen. Laursen finds a lane, drives, shot. Whoa. They're going to count the basket? Ooh, I don't know about that. They're going to say the basket's good. I don't think she was in the, I don't think she had that shot up. Oh, they're going to, so Ava Douglas will pick up her foul. The shot is going to be called good for Laursen. And she completes the three-point play. Wow, nice job by Laursen. It was close, but I thought she had still held on to that ball. I didn't think she was in the shooting position when the foul happened, but hey, that's why I'm not a referee, ladies and gentlemen. 66-45 is our score. Driving was Brady, and it's stolen away by Presley. Presley with the steal. She'll now hand to Hayden Lowe. She'll take the long two, and that's too strong. And then the rebound there for Ava Douglas. And now we get a foul, yes, on East Central, which would be their 9th. And that'll be on Laursen, her 4th. 1:18 to go. I don't know that Mora. Okay, so it's a 1-and-1 for Mora because they did get the rebound. And it was, yes, Ava Douglas who got the rebound. So she'll be at the line for a 1-and-1. I totally forgot that they were in the bonus. Feel so stupid forgetting that. But you know who's not is Ava Douglas. Well, Isabella Kellish isn't either. None of these young ladies are stupid. Just me. Just me up here forgetting that they're in the bonus. Ava Douglas. Good on the first, but misses on this second. And the rebound there for Hayden Lowe. 67-45. Pass over on the far side. Trying to find Warman, but well off the mark, and it will go back to Mora. Isabella Kellish. She'll give there to Addison Brady. Brady back to Isabella Kellish. Now to Shorsbauer. Give here to Douglas. Trying to go to Shorsbauer on this near side. Kellish. For 2, no good. Rebounded, yes, by Hayden Lowe. Almost tied it up again, did the Mustangs, but Hayden was able to take it away. Ashlyn now with it. She'll give on the far side to Presley. Presley stops, looking to go inside to Warman, but nothing there. It'll work its way to Laursen. And now Hayden Lowe for 3. Off the mark, and rebound. Going to be taken by Laursen. And she didn't quite agree. I didn't really either. I didn't think she had full possession when she was taking those steps, but I thought it was more of a tie-up situation, but not the case, and these will be the last 30 seconds of the game, and we'll see what Mora decides to do here in those last 30. Taking it to the basket for 2 is Addison Brady. 69-45. Now, basically the younger athletes in there. Meanwhile, Warman underneath. She lost it. She still has it. They're going to call jump ball. And Warman looking to her coach and going, what? I also going, what? I thought she had possession, and I thought Mora was kind of, I thought they were going to get a foul, but not the case, and this will be it. So the final here in this one, Mora will get the victory over East Central 69-45. We're going to take a commercial break, but after that commercial break, we'll be ready for our post-game show brought to you by Pizza Pub of Pine City. Plus, we'll have an interview, so stay tuned.
When was the last time you had a professional tune-up for your home or business furnace? 1 year? 5 years? Or maybe it's been so long that you don't remember. When it's time to winterize your home or business, your routine isn't complete without a furnace tune-up from Dale's Heating and Appliance. A tune-up from Dale's will keep your furnace running at peak efficiency, so you can keep warm all winter. Don't wait and avoid costly repairs. Call Dale's Heating and Appliance at 320-629-3531 or contact them online at dalesheatingandappliance.com.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
Don't worry, Hones can fix you up. Butch, Christie, and the crew at Hones Auto Body and Glass have over 44 years of experience repairing vehicles from accidents and damage due to hail. In fact, they've got a huge state-of-the-art facility in Mora, are I-CAR and ASC certified, and certified in aluminum repair and welding. Plus, Hones is recommended by many insurance companies. Hones Auto Body and Glass. In Mora, Hones. They'll fix you up right.
Honeymoon, here we come. Where's our car?
It's been stolen.
We'll call our insurance agent. I'm right here.
Oh, hey, Jen. You got our invite.
Love the dress.
Are we covered for this?
Of course. That's why you chose auto owners. We work together to get the right coverage. So when the unexpected happens, you know you're covered.
That's simple human sense.
Your local auto owner's agent is Pine Insurance Agency. Visit them at pineagency.us today. pineagency.us.
How do you want to be celebrated? A church service, a celebration of life in a chapel, maybe even cremation with an outdoor gathering. Many of these things can be taken care of ahead of time and can be affordable. Methvin Funeral and Cremation has the resources and expertise to help you plan ahead. Learn how you can make the decisions now that will make things easier for your family in the future. Methvin Funeral and Cremation in Mora, Hinckley, Isle, and Sandstone. Or find them online at methvinfuneralhome.com.
At First National Bank of Malacca, with offices in Malacca, Isle, Gilman, and Zimmerman, they pride themselves on providing small-town, personalized customer service with updated technology solutions that allow you to bank with them anytime, anywhere, whether you value calling or stopping in to talk to a real live banker, or value the convenience of online or mobile banking. They've got you covered. If you're looking for a bank that cares about you or your community, come to First National Bank at one of their 4 branch offices. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here on KBEK and WCMP, the final here in this one, Mora defeats East Central 69-45 in this girls' basketball game. They will get yet another conference victory here on the season. And we'll go ahead and continue with our post game. We'll try and pull up what is coming up for both of these teams here as the week continues. But as we'll go ahead and we'll get our interview to come up here shortly, and we'll talk with our player, not only of the game, but our athlete of the week, brought to you by Pine Insurance Agency here in the Pizza Pub of Pine City post-game show. And there you go. Joining us here in the post-game is Addison Axel. Well, first of all, congratulations on the win. And not only are you the player of the game, but you were our player of the week last week. And I had a short conversation with your coach. You have done a lot this year, as has the team, but a lot of triple doubles already this season. What kind of work have you put in along with your sister to be able to put up this production this year?
Well, it's a lot of hard work at practice, and my team helps me with every stat I have. So if they do their job, I can do mine. And it's just, yeah, we all work cohesively on the court.
And the turnaround this season has been great to see for this team. Last year, only 7 wins. You've already surpassed that, now getting your 11th here on the night. What is it like to see this team take that next step in their growth and be where they're at now?
Oh, it feels pretty good. And I know our team's in good hands for after I graduate, too, with all the younger kids. We have a young bench this year. Yeah,
you guys have done a really good job. And you'll be here for yet another year next year as well. But I mean, just looking at this season already, and we'll go to tonight as well, you guys got the victory over another conference opponent in East Central. A lot of takeaways here tonight. What goes into this defense and being able to get those many takeaways in a game?
A lot of work at practice. I'd say we pride ourselves on our defense because we're a pretty small team, so if we can get all those steals and turnovers and turn them into quick buckets, it really works for us.
Well, it certainly has so far. Well, Addison, thank you so much for joining us. Congrats on the win here tonight. Congrats on being our player of the week as well for KBK, and good luck going forward.
Thank you.
That, again, was Addison Axtell, our player of the game, as well as our Pine Insurance Player of the Week. She was our Pine Insurance Player of the Week. Last week she was named that. We want to congratulate her on that. She had, again, she had her third triple-double of the season last week on Tuesday in talking with Coach Dalby. And that was last Tuesday. And he said in his 18 years of coaching, he never had a player achieve a triple-double. And she had 3 already on this season. So just incredible to be able to have that happen for not only Coach Dalby, but for her as well. And in talking with Coach Dalby, he had nothing but great things to say about Addison Axtell. Only a junior on the squad, so she'll be back. And, in talking with Dalby, obviously a lot of these young athletes, it's not so keen on coming up and talking to the radio guy. It can be a little awkward. It can be a little, I don't want to say daunting, because I don't want to think that I'm a daunting presence. I hope not, anyways. I hope I try to be welcoming, but it can be different to come up and talk to a radio personnel. So I appreciate Addison for coming up and taking the time to do that interview, for Coach Dalby, getting her to come up here and just have a short conversation. I know how much it means to me, because I know how much it means to the parents who listen, the grandparents, anyone, family or friends who listen to the broadcast. I know how much it means to them to hear their athlete on the radio. So I just want to give a huge shout out to Dalby for remembering to get her up here, and shout out to Addison. I know it can be tough to come up here and talk to the radio guy, but I am just so thankful to these athletes and coaches who come up game after game to talk to us, whether it's me or any of our other radio guys. I just so appreciate them for coming up and being willing to talk. It means the world to me, because I know how it means the world to people who listen. So I want to give a huge shout out to both of them. Meanwhile, we're going to go ahead and take a look at our stats here in the final. East Central was led in scoring by Lucy Lowerson with 14, Sophia Warman with 13, Hayden Lowe with 10, Ashlyn Lowe 6 and 2 for Adeline Presley. 16 rebounds for Sophia Warman for a double-double. They had 10 steals as a team and 21 team fouls. On the other side for Mora, leading the way was Addison Axtell with 22. Then Elia Kastenbauer with 18. 9 for both Addison Brady and Emma Axtell. And then you had 4 for Abigail Kellish, 3 for Adeline Hegerness and Macy Shoresbauer, and 1 for Ava Douglas. Leading the way rebound-wise was Addison Axtell with 11. She also had, counting them up, 6 steals, and the team had 18. They had 7 here in the second half. They had 1 block coming from Elia Kastenbauer, and they had 13 team fouls. So I thought both sides did really well, even though 24 points is the difference. I thought it was a really good performance by both teams. You saw a little bit of something from East Central that I think that they can take going forward and just grow with, as they're a young team as well. If we take a look at East Central's roster, they have 2 seniors, Sophia Eklund and Kennedy Volk. They will miss Volk, but, I mean, it's a very young team after that. And you heard Addison Axtell talk about it as well. They are very young. Elia Kassenbauer, she'll be missed, as will Abigail Kellish. But other than that, it's very young after that. So it has been a ton of fun to watch the growth of both of these teams. And I can't wait to see them continue to grow as the seasons go along here for both of these squads. But for now, tonight's game is over. And it is Mora coming away with the victory on the evening, improving to 11-3 on the season, while East Central falls to 4-9. But again, there's a lot of positive to go forward for both of these squads. So that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. I want to take this time to thank you, our loyal listener, who tunes into every broadcast that we put on the airwaves. I appreciate it. It means the world to me because, again, you literally keep my job safe and secure. So I appreciate you for tuning in. Without you, I wouldn't be able to come out here and call any games. So I appreciate you all for tuning in. Also want to give a huge shout-out to all of our fine sponsors. We wouldn't be able to come out here if it weren't for them either. And we also wouldn't be able to bring you this broadcast for free. So a huge shout-out to all of our fine sponsors. Ways you can stay up to date. Well, one of them, and the biggest, is being subscribed to this YouTube channel. Be sure you like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way, every time we go live with a local sporting event, you'll get notified. All you have to do is click the notification. It will bring you right to the live video. Then another way is stay tuned to the morning shows on both of these stations, on KBEK at 7:30 and 8:30, and then on 100.9 FM with Joshua Miron at 7:45 and 8:45. That's when you can catch your local sports updates with me. Also, our website at WCMP Radio and KBK.com for all things local sports, plus the live broadcast schedule. And then our social medias, our Instagram and Facebook for both stations, plus our Twitter at QMedia Sports for all things local sports. That is how you can keep up to date. So be sure to like, follow, and subscribe. Remember to be kind to everyone. You never know what someone is going through, and your kindness could truly, truly make their day. It costs nothing to be kind. It is free, and we all need to do more of it. I know a lot of us are stressed to the max these days. There's so much going on, but just remember, you being kind to someone could mean the world to that one person, and that could mean them, it's morbid to say, but it could mean quite literally the world to them. So let's remember to be kind. Again, it is God's command for all of us to love each other. The final here again in Mora. The Mustangs beat the Eagles 69-45. For KBK 95.5 FM and WCMP Anthem Country, I'm Ethan Game Day Gilman. Thanks so much for tuning in, and have a great rest of your night. If you're going to stop and fuel up, you might as well stop at your Pine City Freeway Holiday Station store. And if you need a little something for that party, right now save on Pepsi 12 packs are 2 for $16. Firewood bundles get 3 for $26. Mix and match breakfast and lunch sandwiches are just 2 for $6. And don't forget, Food Network's Guy Fieri's Flavortown menu line, burritos, sandwiches, and churros. Fill up, load up, and save at your Pine City Freeway Holiday Station store today.
That concludes our broadcast from WCMP Sports, a Q Media Group radio station, and brought to you in part by local advertisers. For high school sports schedules, scores, and interviews, visit WCMPradio.com. Catch more local live action all season long, right here on this local radio station. Also available via the WCMP mobile app, available for free download in the App Store, and multiple Q Media Group YouTube streams. Thank you for joining us. Now back to regularly scheduled programming. WCMP is 100.9 FM, 106.5 FM, and 1350 AM. Licensed out of Pine City.